This is the mansion. Doesn't look like a mansion of a billionaire, honestly.
From the outside, it may not look like much, but what I saw inside shocked me. Despite only 3 people living here, the mansion has 76 rooms. Yes, 76! The rooms are full of endangered animal skins, expensive mosaics, handmade wooden furniture, and much more. Every item in the house is extremely valuable. The cheapest price I've heard was 500,000 euros for a large music box, and the last room I visited shocked me the most. Trust me, you've never seen a room like this before. But let's not rush and take a closer look at the house.
Okay, 2-hour journey awaits us. We're gonna take about 20 stops by metro with one transfer, and then like 1,000 stops by bus. Let's go.
To build the place we're heading to, Viktor Yanukovych spent 2.2 billion euros of taxpayers' money. Have you seen a regular 9-story Soviet building? The area of his house is approximately the same. The area outside could fit 4 Vatican cities. To maintain all of this, he had between 500 and 700 staff members, again all paid with taxpayers' money. He ruled Ukraine from 2010 to 2014 and basically was the king of corruption. The main questions are how he lives now and where he is. Today we're gonna answer those questions.
I've already been traveling for an hour and a half, and I still have a 30-minute walk. I'm already tired, bro. You're a billionaire. Why don't you buy an apartment in the city center? You could buy a whole building. Zero payment inside. How greedy should you be to build this big ass mansion when people around you live like this? Bro, build pavements. Build some infrastructure. Look, the mansion is at the end of this road. It looks like the main road. Still no pavement. Disgusting. Who the hell walks like this? But we're in a change of plans. I wanted to walk around a bit outside and then go inside, but I found out that you have to book a specific time for excursion to go inside, so we're going inside first because the next excursion in 3 hours. This is the mansion. Doesn't look like a mansion of a billionaire, honestly. This is the main entrance. Looks terrible.
But right when I walked inside the house, it blew me away. The first thing I saw were suits of Spanish historical armor right at the entrance. The mansion has 76 rooms, yet only 3 people lived here. Him, his unofficial wife, and her daughter. He didn't even live with his official wife. I don't know why, but this is what she looks like. The next room immediately shocked me. There is the skin of an endangered alligator right on the table. The vase you see is also made of alligator skin. In the same room there is what I would call a lounge zone. The floor and the table are made of marble. In the center of the table there is an area where you can start a fire and cook a barbecue right inside the room. This is just an ordinary room with a mosaic. The next room is a private cinema. It doesn't look like much, but when it was built in 2010, it was the biggest TV in all of Ukraine. The room you see belonged to a 9-year-old girl. She was the only person living on the second floor of the 5-story mansion. This is the place where she studied. Look at the beautiful view she had. There are some rare dead butterflies, and this is probably the place where she did her makeup. And this is her modest bathroom. Would you live here as a 9-year-old? This room I would call an alcoholic's room. There is his collection of expensive alcohol and, surprise, a lot of it was imported illegally. This extremely long tunnel had two purposes: a secret exit from the house and a place where the staff did their job. This room is called a tea room. Yes, there is a room specifically for drinking tea. It's made of extremely expensive wood, of course. By the way, there are many antique clocks. He even had the position of a watchmaker. This is the kitchen where the staff reheated food delivered from some expensive restaurant. Another place to hang out. And this is the biggest room in the house. This is not the room I was talking about at the beginning of the video, but it's interesting too. The chandeliers themselves cost 13 million euros, and even the carpets are handmade, and the piano is bespoke, made by Stanway & Sons. Quick reminder that this is the house for 3 people only. This is the pool room, my friend. Again, made of expensive wood, it has another antique watch. The most interesting part is the pool balls. They are made of elephant bones, despite it being illegal to kill elephants. And this was his office, where he was probably just counting money. He had 2 professors' diplomas here, most likely both, and even his own coat of arms. There is also a library he probably never touched, and another antique clock.
This is what happens when you give money to the person with zero taste.
Honestly, this whole place looks like a huge sauna.
Looks like he was a religious person. All his jewelry made by Swarovski. On a flipping elevator door.
And this is what a $500,000 music box sounds like.
Oh, $500,000.
And this is the most expensive chandelier in the house. It cost 8 million euros and weighs 1 ton. And this is the Queen's bedroom. I mean his unofficial wife's, of course. And this is our king's bedroom, made of extremely expensive Lebanese wood. By the way, there are 26 TVs in the house. This is his bathroom. There is even a TV above his bathtub. This is his wardrobe. Most of the suits are made by Brioni, and the purpose of those items you can only imagine. And the final room we are visiting. The room I couldn't even imagine existing.
He was definitely a religious person.
Welcome to the church room. Yes, as a highly religious person, he built a whole church inside the house. It's built like a proper church, with a Bible, a place for a priest facing east, and lots of icons. So the main question, where is he now? Well, in 2013, he didn't sign an agreement with the European Union, and people started protesting. The small protest quickly escalated nationwide. He tried to disperse the protesters using the police, but it only made things worse. After a few months of protesting, he ran from Ukraine to Russia and has been living there ever since. His mansion was rebuilt and everyone was shocked. The things we saw today are the ones he didn't take with him. Imagine what it looked like when he lived here. The place became a museum of corruption. By the way, after he left, we have been successfully fighting corruption, moving up from rank 152 in the corruption perception index to 105. Far from perfect, but we are moving in the right direction. Okay, enough of history. Let's check out the outside of the mansion.
There is no such words to explain my emotions. Bro, 76 rooms for 3 people. 3 people. 2.2 billion euros. What's happening in his head? Like you're stealing billions of euros to build this crap, and then you build inside church because you're a religious person. Okay, now we're gonna explore the area around the building because it's huge as well and has interesting places like zoo with ostriches. There is a car collection. There is somewhere helipad and a lot of stuff because the area here is huge. I don't know who the hell needs such big area for 3 people. I think I got lost. I don't know where am I. I have a question for you, man. Do you even need a map? Did he have a map to walk here? Bro, there is so much area. I can't find What? Be careful of skates. Where is skate? I found something on Google Maps. I believe I'm gonna go here. Imagine needing Google Maps to walk around your yard. Okay, Go Club is closed. Car collection is closed because it was damaged by Russian drone. I know why he has a car collection, because there is no way he was walking those distances. But look at his fat ass. He didn't walk. Okay, somehow I went back to the lake with I don't know what jacuzzi. So behind the building we have stuff like this. It looks like big ass smoking area. What are those chairs, man? To smoke like a king. From this point of view it looks a bit better, but still tasteless. This is how stairs look like when you spend money on unnecessary things like economy, military, and not maintaining a house for 3 people. The end of this video will be somewhere in the hospital. So we have a bridge here, made of wood, of course. I believe it cost like $30 trillion, like everything else in this place. What do we have here? What is that? Looks like he played the Sims game, bro. He just... Okay, I have a big ass area, so I'll put a bunch of random stuff all over the area. So the people will be like, what? What the hell is that? For what? What reason? Nice lamp. Cost about 2 trillion euros. What do you think? The trees here were already here when he got here, or he bought every tree for like 100,000 euros to place them perfectly, to look them like this. Okay, we have here a nice no one knows what for like $10 million. The bush, I believe, was cheap, like $1 million. Where he was living here, were the snow the same, or it was like imported snow from Mount Everest for 1,000 millions for a kilo? Again, there is no way he was walking those distances, bro. I believe he had specific staff member to walk instead of him. He was just like, bro, I wanna walk. Go walk. I'll wait here. what do we got here? Something for kids, I believe. What the hell is this? No way, bro. No way he had this. Don't put new stuff here, bro. This place is perfect. You're ruining it. What is that? The things here should cost at least 1 million. What is this? He lived in this building before they built this wooden masterpiece. And for me personally, it looks way better. Why did he leave this place? It's closed, so I can't get any further. Bro, where am I? There is no payment, there is nothing. I wanna find one specific place, and it's somewhere here, but I can't find it. I found the toilet, nice. This place is terrible for walking. It's just up and down, up and down, up and down. Again, there is no way he was walking here.
The place I was looking for is in the closed area. I was looking for stumps. Yes, regular stumps that became a meme. This is footage from before he became president, and he claimed that running like that was his daily sport. What do you think? How many times did he actually do this exercise?
So what's the conclusion? Don't give money to the poor people. And poor, I don't mean wealth, I mean mentality. This man, besides the stolen billions of euros, still remains poor. When you give money to the open-minded people, you'll receive innovations, you'll receive electricity, Wi-Fi, something cool. And when you give money to the poor people, you receive this.
Choose your next video.